Tonight, Moline City Council is trying to make its riverfront project more attractive to developers. Marshawn Gunn is live in studio to tell us how the city plans to encourage more businesses to come downtown. Good evening, Marshawn.
Good evening, John. Revitalization takes a lot of money, so the city of Moline is considering implementing the River Edge Redevelopment Zone. It would reach from the Mississippi all the way to 7th Street with 18th Street or 7th Avenue, with 18th Street and 25th Street being boundaries. The city says by creating the zone, it will help ease the financial burden for developers.
If you've been in downtown Moline, you may have noticed the onslaught of old and abandoned buildings.
It's harder than ever to do development right now. Construction costs more, insurance, all those costs, everything's up.
It's a blemish the city recognizes, so Moline is looking at what the city of Davenport has done with its downtown.
They have programs and they have incentives that are built out that people know they can get. So for example, you don't necessarily have to go negotiate with a city council over there.
Moline wants something similar, considering a River Edge Development Zone.
It allows us to get tax incentives to help redevelop the properties that are in those areas.
Throughout the zone, 9 tax incentives would be available to developers. Among those, historic tax credits.
Folks love to live in an old school or some old government building that has like a lot of character to it.
There's also environmental remediation tax credits.
When you're close to the river in Moline, unfortunately, that's where a lot of the historic industrial development happened. And so you're just going to have sites that need to be cleaned up.
The incentives could mean over 6 figures in tax credits.
The development community has been noticing that Moline's back on the map and we're here to do business. So I think this is just another way that we can offer more what we call our economic development toolbox.
The city says the tax incentives will be a major step to reach Moline's long-term goal of housing, riverfront development, and business retention.
This was the second consideration for the new zone. It will be considered again at the council's next meeting in January. Along with the new zone, Moline is also applying for a grant to help with more of that industrial cleanup on the riverfront. John?
All right, Marshawn, thank you.